So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I completed Stage 8 of the Divine Wrath and Mortal Will event using all 5 super types. This will complete a mission for you to get 4 Dragon Stones as well as 3 Sleeping Kais. Of course, I did it with a free-to-play team, so let me show you guys the run. This was an extremely lucky run, and I am going to be using Super Saiyan 3 Dokkan Fest exclusive Vegeta. He is a redstone unit. He is needed in order for that damage reduction. And what I will be doing is using the Majunya to pretty much carry us through the damage. Remember, this merged ZAMASU here, who is the one and only phase, has over or almost 100 million HP. So I will be using pretty much like gifted warriors, essentially, in order to build a leader skill, build a team around the Majunya, since he leads gifted warriors, and the leader for that is going to be the LR Piccolo. He is a 150% HP leader with a 90% attack and defense for all types, and 3 key, of course, which is more than enough. And we got really lucky, I will say. Merge ZAMASU, the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta did come in clutch. Right now, I guess in the Gifted Warriors category, there's not really an STR representative. That's why I'm using the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. And we live on with 800 HP. Kami comes in through. As much as we hate Kami, or we despise Kami's low stats, he's actually been super useful for me. And I knew that was going to be the case after looking at like what categories he can fill in and stuff like that. But this is the 3rd turn. I started recording like after the 1st turn because I didn't know if it was going to be the run or not. And luckily it was the run. I've done this attempt so many times that, yeah, I kind of like know what is going to be the run or what is going to be close to the run. And essentially what we need is 3 turns with Majunya. Now, I did get like 4 turns with Majunya, and that was because he just didn't do enough additional super attacks, so we actually needed 4 turns. We have the 2 item slots, and that is going to be Icarus and Whis, and of course stacking them up, we will be able to tank the 2.1 million damage super attack. Barely, I'd say. But yeah, it all relies on Majunya doing multiple super attacks. I know you kind of get sick of Majunya being in these videos, but really, he's just so good. He just gets so much attack stat, and his linking partners are super easy to run. So that is the reason why. That is the halfway mark on this Merge ZAMASU. This is the final turn where we have damage reduction. And so now it is time to figure out how I'm going to continue this battle. If I was to come to this turn, I would rather have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Hercule and Buu, since Hercule and Buu, even though they have type disadvantage, they have the chance to dodge, a much higher chance to dodge than Piccolo. I do have max dodge on both of them, but because Hercule and Buu have inbuilt dodge, they have a higher chance. And regardless, with no items, we were going to die anyway if we took a super attack or a normal attack against any of these guys, other than Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So you can see we're doing very, very little damage. And that's just going to be the case when you're versing a boss with 100 million HP. It's just minor damage. And so we tank all of that. Now, do note, I haven't used the giant form yet. And this is the final turn and the actor skill. So this is the final turn where Majunya actually gets the buff. And unfortunately, with no items available, we had to put him in the 1st slot. Honestly, I should have just like discontinued this run because there's no way I feasibly could actually win this. But we got so good RNG that it is actually this actual run was that we actually won this run. I hope you guys do enjoy today's video regardless. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as you saw, Majunya only got like 1 super attack or whatever. That was just unfortunate. He did take it normal hit so that we were able to tank that super attack barely. And so we're halfway in health. I have this Super Strike Piccolo with a decent amount of dodge. So him dodging twice here was actually quite insane. And then we had this turn. Remember, I have no items whatsoever. So I put Kami in the 1st slot since he has the highest amount of dodge chance in his 1st slot. And he only has to deal with 1 attack. Then Hercule and Boo in the second slot, and then Vegeta. I guess you could switch them around if you wanted to, since they're taking the same amount, but doesn't really matter. And so we get the dodge with Kami, which was good. That was the easy part. Now is the hard part. Can Hercule and Boo dodge? They have a medium inbuilt dodge chance. They have no damage reduction. The super attack comes in, and we dodged it, baby. And we dodged the normal attack. I played this enough where I know Vegeta normal attacks just keeps us alive. He tanks normal attacks for like under 100,000. Yeah, 82. Probably would have been a little bit more if we didn't have Kami. That will drop us underneath the 50% HP mark, so we are able to turn into giant form. God damn it. So that will be a little bit of chip damage. 3 turns gets us about 2 bars of damage done, depending on if you get crits or not. And being at this low HP mark, it means once we exit out of the giant form, we'll have the active skill, which can nullify one of the attacks. My goal here is to save as many purple orbs as possible, because those purple orbs are going to be handy for the heal back, just in case I do have to take another super attack like last time. So I'm going to skip all of this giant form, just because it's pretty boring. We're just going to do tiny bits of chip damage. And I only did get 2 turns with the giant form. Obviously, 3 is the best. Then I got this amazing attack pattern. That I only have to take, like, in the first slot. You don't understand how lucky this run was. I got all the heal back I needed. And there was 2 normal attacks, or 2 attacks at the start. So Piccolo will definitely get his buff here. Because remember, the active skill will nullify one of those. So he does get his attack and defense buff. It's 12 million. So after super, we're able to tank these super attacks. And we got the first super and then the second super, which was all that was needed. Oh my god. This was an insane run. Like, my goal was only to do 5 turns, but we managed to get to, what, 7 turns or whatever. Goal was have Piccolo, both the Demon King Piccolo and Mars Jr. in the first slot, do your supers, usually, hopefully 4 at least, and then the second turn, maybe 4, and then on the 5th turn, you do the active skill, the giant form, and then the final hit, and you would have enough for the Whis and stuff to last that long. And with obviously stacked with Super Saiyan 3, Vegeta, you should be able to last those 5 turns, but the fact that we got to 7 is absolutely insane. If you are struggling on this mission, just literally run double Piccolo, and then obviously fill out, you know, Gifted Warriors or something. That's literally one of the easiest ways to do it. You can even just run like Ghost Usher and the Robocop thing, and just let Piccolo cook while you just constantly Ghost Usher. And you should be able to deal 100 million damage in order to take out MERGED ZAMASU. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay busy. Peace out.